That's a good sign.
Atlantic Highlands and Cold Spring Harbor around 7:05 p.m. Entrance to New York Harbor around 7:25 p.m. Port Jefferson Harbor around 7:30 p.m. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for northeastern New Jersey and southeastern New York. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 7:30 p.m. for the following marine locations: New York Harbor, Long Island South Shore base from Jones Inlet to Shinnecock Bay, New York, and Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet, New York, out 20 nautical miles. Here is the forecast for the WXM-80 listening area.
I bet my radios are going off inside. Oh.
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a special marine warning for Long Island Sound east of New Haven, CTPORT Jefferson, New York. Long Island Sound west of New Haven, CTPORT Jefferson, New York, until 7:30 p.m. At 6:41 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 10 nautical miles northwest of Captain Harbor to near Eastchester Bay to near Raritan Bay, moving east at 40 knots. Hazard, wind gust 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Strong thunderstorms will be near Eastchester Bay around 6:45 p.m. Execution Rocks, Mamaroneck Harbor, Little Neck Bay and Saddle Rock around 6:50 p.m. Hempstead Harbor, Baxter Estates and Manhasset Bay around 6:55 p.m. Stamford Harbor and Captain Harbor around 7 p.m. Oyster Bay Harbor, Jamaica Bay and Long Neck Point around 7:05 p.m. Cold Spring Harbor and Norwalk Island around 7:10 p.m. Huntington Bay around 7:15 p.m. Penfield Reef, Island Park and Barnum Island around 7:20 p.m. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 7:30 p.m. for the following marine locations: Long Island Sound west of New Haven, Connecticut to Port Jefferson, New York, and Long Island Sound east of New Haven, Connecticut to Port Jefferson, New York. Here is a special weather statement. The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a special marine warning for Fire Island Inlet, New York to Moriches Inlet, New York, out 20 nautical miles. Moriches Inlet, New York to Montauk Point, New York, out 20 nautical miles. Taconic and Gardeners Bays, Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet, New York, out 20 nautical miles. South Shore base from Jones Inlet through Shinnecock Bay. Waters from Fire Island Inlet, New York to Moriches Inlet, New York from 20 to 40 nautical miles. Waters from Moriches Inlet, New York to Montauk Point, New York from 20 to 40 nautical miles. Waters from Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet out 20 to 40 nautical miles until 8:45 p.m. At 7:22 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 8 nautical miles northwest of Great Salt Bay to near Silverton, moving east at 40 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly high winds and suddenly higher waves. Strong thunderstorms will be near Great South Bay around 7:35 p.m. Mauritius Inlet around 7:55 p.m. Mauritius Bay around 8 p.m. West Hampton Beach around 8:05 p.m. Shinnecock Inlet, Shinnecock Bay and Great Peconic Bay around 8:15 p.m. Buoy 44025 around 8:40 p.m. Buoy 44,017 around 8:45 p.m. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 10 p.m. for southeastern New York. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 8:45 p.m. for the following marine locations: Long Island South Shore base from Jones Inlet to Shinnecock Bay, New York. Fire Island Inlet, New York to Mauritius Inlet, New York out 20 nautical miles. Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet, New York out 20 nautical miles. Waters from Fire Island Inlet, New York to Mauritius Inlet, New York from 20 to 40 nautical miles. Waters from Sandy Hook, New Jersey to Fire Island Inlet, New York from 20 to 40 nautical miles. Peconic and Gardiner Space, New York. Mauritius Inlet, New York to Montauk Point, New York out 20 nautical miles. And waters from Mauritius Inlet, New York to Montauk Point, New York from 20 to 40 nautical miles. The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a special marine warning for Long Island Sound east of New Haven, CTPORT Jefferson, New York. Long Island Sound west of New Haven, CTPORT Jefferson, New York. Peconic and Gardiner Bays until 9 p.m. At 7:28 p.m., strong thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 17 nautical miles northwest of New Haven Harbor to 7 nautical miles northwest of Great South Bay, moving east at 35 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Strong thunderstorms will be near Hayrod Point around 7:55 p.m. Mauritius Bay around 8 p.m. West Hampton Beach around 8:05 p.m. Matador Inlet around 8:15 p.m. Great Peconic Bay and Shinnecock Inlet around 8:20 p.m. Little Peconic Bay and Horton Point around 8:25 p.m. Shelter Island Sounds around 8:30 p.m. Dream Harbor around 8:35 p.m. Repeating, a special marine warning has been issued until 9 p.m. for the following marine locations: Long Island Sound west of New Haven, Connecticut to Port Jefferson, New York. Long Island Sound east of New Haven, Connecticut to Port Jefferson, New York. And Peconic and Gardiner Space, New York.